These two observers still in the main base gonna keep those banshees at bay, but this drop not being as effective as it should be. He should really just go back home with this, repair everything, because he keeps losing units without doing any more damage. The income tab now 48, 250 harvesters. Puma ahead at this point. MC now just taking his third base. Tech-wise, Ghost going up for Puma. High Templars warping in for MC. He will be warping those into Archons, I do think so, because Storm is not yet researched. Nope, it is not yet researched. And MC might be moving out to the middle of the map. I don't see this doing too much damage though. That is a lot of Marauders along with this bunker, but I actually take that back. That is quite a lot of units. Puma concentrating on that harvester count, and this might do a lot of damage. If these Zealots can actually get a nice round on these Marauders, there are not many Marines, and you need a lot of Marines to actually deal the damage in this composition, because these Stalkers are actually so good against the Marauders. Along with Archons and Stalker support, if you can keep your Stalkers in back. Nice position here by Puma. He knows that he cannot get surrounded by these Zealots, and really that is the best positioning with two bunkers in front. That is great. So very smart here by Puma. He knows that he cannot take this head on. He cannot afford to get us around, and with this positioning he actually will push MC back, at least for now. The drop going into the third base of MC. This Archon will be able to clean this up. This Archon does so much damage to Marines. 35 damage plus splash damage. So if they are clumped up, they are just gonna die so fast. Two-shotting basically everything, denying a drop with a single Archon. That is cost efficient. Now MC gonna walk up here, try and intercept this drop while he heads back home. So very smart by MC. Actually, he knows that this drop has no other choice than to go up here and return back home by this path. So he sends his Blink Stalkers up here to intercept it. These Blink Stalkers are actually very safe because they have Blink, so they can blink to retreat anywhere. This Raving gonna try and scout, might get intercepted by these Stalkers, and that will be huge. And this is such an expensive unit. MC blinking in and picking off that Raven for free. Great play here by MC. He really shows us that he is one smart dude. This pack of bio is actually moving across the center of the map. Storm is 40 seconds away for MC. By the time that this army actually reaches his main base, Storm will be done. And if he so decides to, he could just fall back to his second base. This drop is gonna come back into that third base. And look at that reaction time by MC. That was just magnificent. Nice feedback on the medevac. Gonna be able to actually just take that out. And the second that this drop actually appeared there, MC was pulling all his probes away, and really that is just great reflexes, great map awareness by MC. And meanwhile, another drop in the main base by Puma, gonna force these Stalkers to come back and deal with this. Nice blink micro by MC, pulling back these weakened Stalkers, gonna be able to clean this up, as well as the other drop, so not doing as much damage as he wants to. This Stalker will actually scout this other drop, will start attacking this medevac, and really, I love the positioning by MC. This single Stalker even surviving after this, being well worth its money, because now he knows that a drop is coming. A feedback on this medevac will be able to do huge damage. It has 175 energy, so it could actually one-shot this. And the Zealots are in positioning for this drop, and huge engagement meanwhile at the center of the map. Not the best EMP, only catching an Archon, and a few Zealots will be able to retreat and actually get that shield back before they engage. This Archon should actually be microed back in the back of the army here. It is now regenerating. This drop in the second base will start doing damage. A bit of a distraction here for this main push, I do believe it. But MC not falling for it, not actually retreating all his units back. Nice feedback on the medevac. Gonna one-shot it. Finally dies with this drop, not doing as much damage as he would like. And MC is showing great control here, dealing with these drops quite efficiently, spawning all other drops with this initial stalker. One pylon in the middle of the map will go down. And really, Puma has been on 3 bases. These two armies are almost maxed. Look for a huge collision in the center of the map. Nice spread here by Puma. He does expect MC to move out eventually, and I think that's what he's waiting for. He really does not want to engage in this small choke where MC could actually surround quite easily with the Zealots. Puma actually scanning, baiting the army back with his drop, dropping with huge damage. Meanwhile, a huge engagement in this small choke, and a nice control once again by Puma. That is just a lot of Marauders, not the best unit against Zealots, but they are doing huge damage. But I think that MC will actually pull ahead. Meanwhile, this drop did do a lot of damage in the third base, forcing a crew of Zealots back. MC dealing with this quite magnificently. And Puma gonna have to actually cancel this fourth base. All these units are so low on health, not having a break to actually be able to heal back. This will have to be cancelled by Puma if he's not careful. Will it actually get cancelled? I do think he did manage to cancel that at the last second. It was very close though. If NC didn't stutter that, he could have taken it out. Now look for feedback to go down on this medevac. Only 11 health left on this medevac, so it will soon die. Another feedback, quite useless here because it only has 3 energy. I guess MC thought he could kill it. He is going to retreat and take his fourth base of his own, while completely denying the fourth base from Puma. So MC is showing great control. I really think that he has control of this game at this point, and he shows us that he is a world champion. So great game by these two players. Puma trying to harass everywhere but getting denied, and these drops really not doing the damage that they should. You can see that the 5th base is going up for MC at this point. This is very dangerous. He will plant down a lot of cannons here to be able to defend it, because drops coming from the bottom of the map could actually catch this and completely destroy it, because this army will take forever to actually get to this base. You can see that he has to go through the middle, across the map, loop down here, and actually go to the 3rd base of the bottom location. That is going to take forever. Another drop at the 3rd base. Again, MC dealing with this so well, working in a 2 Zealots just to distract this. 3 Stalkers going to be able to blink down and take care of this, and they're not doing enough damage. Will he be able to get this Nexus? I think that MC might be able to save it, and this Marauder's so close. It has 4 HP. That is the closest a Nexus has ever come from dying, and a lot of EMPs going on, killing all these Archons. Remember, once these Archons have no more shields, they only have 10 HP left. So EMPs are great against Archons. Most of these are almost dead. This 3rd base is in danger of actually going down, losing 2 Archons from us, and 3 Archons going down. This is one huge engagement. These Zealots should be in front. They are actually not in position to deal with it. Blinking back the Stalkers, nice control by both these players. Puma will get a nice little corner here to be able to not get a surround. And is this going to be enough? MC is actually plowing through this with his 2 Stalkers. They are doing huge damage, and I cannot believe that MC actually held this off. That was so many units, losing a ton of Archons, and these Stalkers are just so good. They have 3-2 compared to only 2-1 of the Bio army, and you really saw the difference here. That MC, these Stalkers are working wonders. One of them has 7 kills, 5 kills, 1 kill. These have all basically 5 kills each. That is huge. This Nexus finally going down to a small drop. I do think so. So MC is down, has lost this base, but he does have another base just getting saturated here. Look for a few more cannons to actually go down here, because this is one dangerous base. As I said, Puma has been dropping the entire game, and MC, besides this Zealot to spot for these drops, will take forever to actually go to this base. He does have 1 high gunfire there. Nice storm going up for MC. This is exactly what he needed, is some nice storms. Puma actually running into the rest of the storm here, not the best control. 3-1 up for these Marines, 3-2 just now finishing. Meanwhile, MC does have 3-3 on his Stalkers. So Puma is catching up on the upgrades, but still MC has the slight advantage. Stimming forward, gonna try and catch these Stalkers, but these can still blink forward. And Puma does not know about this other base, and this is actually going to be crucial. This High Templar is guarding it right now, but it is gonna go up and leave the base. More probes transferring here, and finally this drop is going to spot this expansion. Only 2 cannons here. This might be huge. MC does spot it with more probes, and this is not a good feeling by Puma. He sees this base, he sees a lot of Zealots and a High Templar warping in, and this could be in danger of getting fed back. There it is, a feedback going down on the medevac. More Stalkers warping in here and gonna catch this drop without doing any damage, so nice defense by MC. Huge engagement once again in the center of the map. Nice EMP on the High Templar, forcing MC to actually walk back instead of storming here. This lucky Stalker with 7 kills has 1 HP left, and he is ready to get more action here. Colossus are now on the field, and will do a lot of damage to this Bio Army. Great storm by MC here, hitting all these units at this point. And really, this is looking for MC's game. He just ravaged through this army, this Archon being pushed away, bullied away by these Stalkers, and MC actually going to push up here. This is his main orbital commander. He's not applying to the forces, but these Stalkers can actually engage quite easily. These Colossus just melting away the Bio Ball, and this has to be GG. Look for GG anytime soon, guys. Puma is not going to be able to come back from this 148 to 54 supply, and there it is. We are going into Game 6. It is now 3-2-4 Puma in this series.